Visiting your hometown can be really disorienting. Everything feels different, yet nothing has really changed. You pull on to that main road, and your mind just gets flooded with all the good times and the bad times you had there. Sure, you notice there are two Dunkin' Donuts right next to each other, which, for a relatively small town, is pretty weird, but it really doesn't feel that different. I grew up in what you would probably call a typical Long Island town. It's a nice town, and I get why people raise families here, but I always knew it wasn't for me. Now, did I think I'd be living in Pennsylvania? Of course not, but life is funny like that. I thought I'd be working in fashion and living in Manhattan, and when I did that for 2 years in college, I actually realized it wasn't for me. I think you need those experiences to realize what is for you, and maybe even more, what isn't. I've been moved away for 6 years now, and this was the first time where I actually wanted to spend time here, doing the things I used to do and seeing the things that I used to see. All right, it's the second morning, and I thought we would just take like a fun little food tour. So first up, bagels. I have had to suffer with non-Long Island bagels for the past 6 years, and I've just kind of gotten used to it, like I've just accepted it. But I'm going to the bagel place and getting bagels. Then we're gonna go to an Italian bakery. Obviously, South Philly definitely has Italian bakeries, but I don't really live near there, and it's kind of a hassle to get to. And this bakery just like, they make the best lemon cookies ever, and anytime I'm back here, I'm like, I have to get these lemon cookies. I need them. And then we're just gonna go to a little coffee shop that actually opened like, I think right before the pandemic. And I've been there before, and I've like met the owner and everything. So food tour. What was this? I was trying to do peace and something. Bye. Right, it's all secured. I got just a regular iced coffee because I asked for an iced cappuccino, and she was like, that's just a latte, which it's not, but it's fine. She was like, I've never heard of that, we don't make that here. And I was just like, oh, like I've ordered it at other places. I'm not gonna argue with her, you know. Bagels, one plain, one French toast, and then I kind of went a little crazy at the bakery, so rainbow cookies, lemon cookies, and a black and white cookie. That's that. And now I have to get back to the hotel to, you know, get ready for the wedding. Like, the reason I'm here, I'm not here to just like eat food, you know. So let's go. And I always, of course, I like parked right next to this giant ass truck. Past the old house. Not hit any of these vehicles. We're off. I used to call this place home, and now I need to find hotel rooms and Airbnbs to stay in. It is a nice way to see parts of Long Island I never saw before, and I do secretly love a good hotel gym, but it does feel a little silly. I mean, I had a house here, a whole life here. Every time I come home, I do make it a point to drive past my childhood home, the one that built me. And I honestly feel a sense of home. And like I could just walk through the front door and up to my bedroom and just lay down. But then I see the car in the driveway and realize that it isn't my home and hasn't been for some time. I don't know, saying that line out loud makes me think that home really is just a feeling and not a place. Because for a few years while living in Philadelphia, and it was technically my home, it only felt like a place that I currently lived. I don't know, this might be the first time in 6 years that I went back to Long Island and appreciated it for what it was, my childhood. I just let myself be with my emotions, hence the video. I listened to that Miranda Lambert song a lot when my childhood home officially sold, and just put it on again while editing this video. And it's truly how I feel. You leave home, you move on, and you do the best you can.